right. We are live. We have a different view tonight. Could be. All right. All right, let's see. Hey. And then there's the cat. Welcome to Bricks and Kitties. Here's the bricks. There's the kitty. So, welcome to the Tuesday night live stream, live in the litter box. I hope it's probably going to sound kind of weird down here because of the we're under the city. There's the top, and this is the lower level. The lower, and when I'm down here, the chat's kind of far away. But I can see it, so I will keep my eye on that. But so we are underneath the city today. What is down here? What is this for? Well, other than a place for Scoopy to play. Here, don't ruin this. What are you doing, Scoop? Say hello. Scoopy. Scoopy. Say something. Hello. Hello. All right. Well, there. She's out of the way. So this is basically display and storage. When I first put it down here, I had so many grand ideas. This is uncomfortable. Let's see. I had so many grand ideas, but I just started putting stuff down here because I was like, oh my gosh, look at all this space. And I redid the city up there and moved some things out. And so that's what we have down on this end. Over here on this side, we'll get to that. So it's just kind of a mishmash of all kinds of things. And I want it to be something else. Even if I have to take some of this apart, there'd only be a few things I would take apart. A couple of things that I built myself. But the rest of it, just got to figure that out. Put it in a tote. Save it for later. But I wanted to first talk about what I've been doing over the weekend. So I know one of the live streams I built, this is hard. I built some of the Animal Crossing sets, and I wanted to put them all together in a diorama. So that's what you're looking at. This is 3 of the 4 sets that I bought. I did not get Tom Nook's Little Market. I still haven't gotten that one. But you have on this plate, Julian's birthday didn't fit. So he's up there on the desk. But this is the Cap'n Islands visit. You have Isabel's visit, Isabel's house visit, Bunny's outdoor adventure. So you have Bunny back here in the background. She has her little net so she can catch the butterflies. And classic Animal Crossing. So this is a 48 by 48 base plate. And I put a base around it. Black 1x, and then white tiles to frame it. What do you guys think? I'll turn it around. In the back. So in Animal Crossing, the game, you have the the water and then the beach, and you have your trees to collect fruit for money. And then you have the nice little, this little island up here with the rock with the bells down inside. And then over here I built a little pond feature because it has the water feature in the set. So I incorporated that. And it was just really fun. I'm going to put the camera back up here. There we go. But I spent all weekend doing it. I had to free up the base plate. It had a calendar on it. And it ended up being a really big calendar because it's a 48 by 48. So I redid it. And so that's the other thing that I did this weekend is I made a calendar, but I used a 10 by 10, and that made it it made it smaller, of course, but it made it a little easier to customize and then not just be this great big huge thing that I can't hang anywhere. So here is my calendar. I start Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I have August. So this will be good tomorrow, I think. Or is tomorrow the 31st? I don't know. But you got to pay bills, when payday is, and just different things, little notes that are on there. And I hung a gold chain so that I can hang it in the kitchen. And then you know what day it is. And then when the day passes, and everybody always likes to put a hash mark through the day, well, you just turn your tile. And then you know that day's over. And then that's the next day. And then it's real easy to change for the next month. They just snap off. I used jumper plates. So real easy peasy. All right, so what I wanted to do down here tonight is just move some things around and decide what I want to keep and what I want to store, and ultimately what to do down here. So I'm going to move my Animal Crossing plate before anything happens to that. And I'm going to move this so I can scooch in better. Because of course this is a bed that is what this is all built on, and it's a wooden bed, wooden slats. It was at one time designed to be a bunk bed, so the pieces of wood are all perfectly flat and straight, and so we just laid a piece of wood right over the top, and then took the mattresses out. And then it has this ledge here where your mattress, the bottom spring mattress goes. And we just took those out and then laid another piece of board right across the top. So easy. Minimal effort, big reward. All right. So let's see. This is my version of Jaws. Luckily, Jaws will be coming out, but still, that's pretty cute. See, this is something that can be taken apart. The Ninjago stuff down here, I don't want to take these apart. These are all good, viable sets. So I guess I should have brought a tote or something to put all these in. I mean, I'm not going to sell them, at least not right now. I got all of these on clearance at the grocery store of all places for like less than $2.50 a set. They were super duper clearanced. And they had some really good pieces. But yeah, we're going to need something to put stuff in, or doing this is useless. All right, I gotta go find some kind of box tote situation. And I'll take a drink. All right, and check the chat. All right, let's see. Let's see what is going on. I'm going to leave the camera down there, but I'll have the mic over here. What is going on? Hey, Tiger Star Plays. Yeah, that's some more Ninjago. And it is from Dragons Rising. Yes, it is. They were very cheap, and that's why I have all three. Not that I don't enjoy Ninjago, because I do. I actually really enjoyed the precursors to Ninjago. And I have some of the original ninjas over on my wall on the board. They're quite awesome. All right. Thanks for joining in. Good to see you tonight. I am going to put this mic down because I know I sound really close now. I'm going to put this back over here and make a lot of noise. And I'm going to go see if I can find a tote to put all these goodies in. We have lots of totes. The tote was full of Lego lids, and I have this little tote. So I think I'll put the Ninjago guys in here. I really wish they'd have given you the top to this, a green rock. I have blue ones, I have orange ones. Oh, I wonder, no, see, and even if you bought another one, they didn't give you the, no, I guess maybe I missed out, huh? I should have bought two of the green ones. I didn't know there was a rock in there. All right, I bought two. I should have bought two because they were so cheap anyway, but I figured, what am I going to do with more than one? I don't need it, and I figured I can't resell it if they're so cheap, nobody wants to buy them. All right, there's Ninjago stuff. This is Ninjago 2. This is a good one. This is part of one of their gaming Ninjago things. I know that's a terrible description, but it was 2019, I do believe, and they put out some gaming Armada weapons packs. I mean, at the end of the day, it was a Ninjago battle pack. It had several people in it, all kinds of unique weapons, and I had bought it on clearance and didn't open it for quite some time until it was retired. And I have never, ever opened a box of Lego and had an issue. And that box of Lego had so many damn issues, it was ridiculous. One, it was retired, so trying to get the replacement pieces from Lego was crazy. And I had to take pictures and document everything because it was so beyond not what was supposed to be in that box. So at the end of the day, Lego sent what they could, and it still wasn't complete because, stuff was retired. But this is some of that. And I put the other, if y'all pay attention, I build plates and have those on the wall with the I call them my people plates. And so those Ninjago people are up there on one of those. Let's see. I'm going to go check chat because I can't see it. I can't see it. I know that's the terrible thing about doing this down here. Dragons Rising's good. I love everything that Lego does. I mean, really, all the shows. I truly wish they would do more Lego Adventures. They have them on Netflix, but there's only like one season. Why can't I see if I could watch myself on my phone? Then I could follow the chat on my phone, but can I not watch myself? I've been trying, but it won't let me watch it, I guess. Oh well. Okay, so what else do we have to put in this tote? I don't think anything else over here is Ninjago. I have a Ninjago plate. Nope. I guess even though they're not Ninjago, no, I don't want to put those in there. These are some police ramps. And I guess the stuff, I should have brought my tote, you guys remember the box I made for my sorting box? It's downstairs because I was sorting, but all my little people, these are my people sticks. They keep falling off. So over here I have, I think it's Stephanie's house. It's a friend set. I've been slowly adding to it, trying to make it a bigger house, but they use such unique colors that it's hard to come by. And that makes it hard. Well, it makes it slower. So I don't want to use this area down here for, I don't think I really want to use it for display anymore and storage. I think I want to maybe add a train. I do have 3 trains. What do you guys think? Should we run a train down here? I mean, it's not real big, so it's probably just going to have to be an oval or a circle. I do have some of the flex track, so doing, an S curve would be possible. Yeah, I could do the train in front of the house. You like the people sticks? I do them in all different colors. So like I put police on blue and white ones. It's just something fun to sit around and do. Like there's this one. I've got the masonry bricks. So I got a little crazy with making a little fancy walkway that everybody's on. And it's just a nice way to display figs sometimes, so I can look at them all. Let's move the light and the camera down. Hopefully stuff won't crash. But I wanted to focus on this side over here, what we've got going on over on this side. These are buildings and plates that were up in the city. So I used to have, on this far end of the city, I used to have an entire amusement park. And I have the haunted house drop ride, which is still up on the table in the city. But I used to have a plate in front of it that was the beginning of the amusement park. Let's see. I'm going to move all this stuff. So this can't go back in the city as the city is right now. None of this can. So that's why I don't know what to do with it. So this plate here is the beginning of the amusement park, and it starts with little go-karts, and all of this is the walkway in front of what would be the haunted house. When you go to Disneyland or whatever, it's all, the scene is all taken care of. It's spooky. So this is down here just for storage. So I don't know what to do with that, but I don't want to ruin it. So it ideally just needs to go in a tote for long-term storage because I don't want to bust it up. Let's see. Trying for the house, the fences could be like ladders. It reminds me of something along the river Seine. Looks very amusing. Well, thank you. I still have my Ferris wheel up in the city and the other half of the amusement park, but it doesn't really look like an amusement park because I have the medieval blacksmith and the castle. But it could be construed as a that kind of situation, or it could just be the medieval part of Brick Lake City. So also in here, I think something I will finally take apart is one of the very first things I built, and that's why I have a hard time taking it apart. But I used all of my son's Lego back in the day. I didn't have my own collection yet, I'm just playing with his. And then I've added people to it over time. But you got to love that Lego sticker. It's a good build. It used to be a little bit bigger. It's a little bandstand. And I used to have when if you go look on Instagram, you got to scroll back a long time. Because, it's been 4 years doing this Lego City since James passed. And, well, not 4 years. He's been gone 4 years, but I haven't been doing this for 4. I started in 2021, I think it was. And, but I have the very first parts of the city that I built on the very first board, and this is in that. So I have all the pictures. I don't really need, it's kind of hot down here. I don't really need to keep it forever. So, I think what is going to go on the floor over here, I'm just going to take this stuff apart. And then I have this other building. I always want to build a big house. And so I just figured, well, you got to start somewhere. So let's move this out of the way. This is the Ninjago one. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I already moved the camera. Ooh, that was interesting. Okay, let's come back over here. Oh, and then can we go down? Yes. Okay. Ow. It's tight down here. Okay, so this is a little building. I started out just messing with the windows, and they're inset really in a odd fashion, but I had fun building this. It's got the old stickers that have the blinds, so it looks like the window has blinds on it. And then it's just this little house, just a living room. Where's the light? Oh my God. But this is something I can take apart. It's just a bunch of fun pieces. My stairwell. That's really cool. But I think that'll go in the I'll take that apart pile. And I don't want to take these apart though. This is a little, it goes with this. The recycling trash. I can fit this in the city, or this would be really great for adding to the second layer of the city if we do the trains, right? My son always loved the construction stuff. So do I. I love the city stuff. So one of the things he always wanted was to be able to have the trains set up. But having the train set up in his room all the time was not always an easy thing. Took up a lot of space. And, kids always get the smallest room, right? And so I'm going to go check the chat. So in homage to him and what he would have loved to have been able to do with the Lego City is to definitely, yeah, my rock concert. Yeah, I did. I built that. I thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh, way back when, huh? How far way back when in your construction vehicles? We talking 5 years, 10 years? James used to have back in the early 2000s the great big huge dump truck, kind of a rock quarry kind of one. But he took it apart. I still have the wheels. The wheels are like this big. They're really big. Really, really big. All right. Sorry, it's thirsty in here. All right. So this one down here is not, this building is not on a plate. And this is a Lego creation. I don't think, kind of seems like I added something to it. But I don't think so. I think this is all Lego. Yeah. This is a set from several years ago. I don't know. It feels like I changed something about it. I think I made it bigger. I don't think so, though. I think I just changed this around and tiled things in it. But this was in the city. Oh my gosh, that's so dusty. It's so dusty. I'll have to get the little vacuum cleaner out. But this one I would love to have down here with the trains. And so this is definitely a keeper. Slide this out. Now I wish we'd have splurged on the melamine, or not melamine, but this board that's on top of the city. It's got this laminate on it, and there's no chance of getting splinters, unlike this board. All right, this building is a keeper. Put it over here on this side. Oh. And there's a people stick. Put that down here. We'll just make a pile of people. Nothing wrong with that. This is a keeper. All right. And then I have a little Disney train. I'm not really, that big into Disney. But you gotta love the Disney train. So the Disney train is a keeper and will definitely be part of the train situation. So we're just gonna pull that out. This is gonna stay here. So I guess I don't need to get rid of that. Anything that stays is going to stay, right? But we need camera. So you go over here. And then, you got Minnie Mouse that comes with that set as well. And over on this side, yeah, I don't know if I want to mix the train and the amusement park at this time. I think I want to do train and construction, because I have this construction stuff here that is an old build. Great City. Printed. Is it printed? Yeah, I do believe it's printed. Nope, that's a sticker. Good City sticker. But I love that. So I think that's where we'll start, is it being train, construction. Woohoo! That building's right behind me. And then this here, I was thinking maybe I might turn this in to Bricks and Minifigs or ABC, Arizona Brick Co. Maybe, have a couple of things that I can do for trade and store credit or something. This stunt set. It's really cute. But see, the problem is like I said last week, is if I trade anything in, I'm not trading it in with minifigs. I'm not giving up the guy. He came in this airplane. And his motorcycle's an airplane. Why would I give that up? Why would I give that up? The whole point is to collect them all. And I still need the one that the motorcycle looks like a dinosaur. But you got, I crashed some shit. You gotta buy one of the expensive sets. So I gotta find the dinosaur bike on the open market. But this, I put this on this plate so that it was, it's playable. Oh no! Sorry about that. This is playable. It has a ramp. Nothing wrong with that. But, well, that being said, we could incorporate this into the train and have a ramp to jump the trains. So we could have a smash up derby or another, like you were saying, Tiger Star, a part of the amusement park there. So this is definitely a keeper, but what the heck am I going to do with it until then? Because my plan is to figure this out, and then next week's live stream, we'll whip that train out. Keep the orange towers. Yeah, it could be. You could use it as a loading dock. You can incorporate it. That's going to be, and then my other problem is that to do the train, I don't have any base plates. So it might just go down raw, but how, and then you're ballasting. Yeah. That's the part that holds me back is in order to lay the trains, if they're going to be on studs, then you have to lay everything on base plates. And to cover all of this area, I'm going to need, if you did 48 by 48s, I'd need at least 9. This is a mock right here. This one is Ninjago. It is a Ninjago game and a Ninjago ride. And I just kind of mishmashed it in a different format than they gave it to you. And then I made it to where you can actually play with it. So this was part of my amusement park. And that's the part of my city, y'all, that is what I enjoy about it. It is playable. You can come over and play with it. Well, if you knew me. But this, you just turn this little dial that I incorporated right here. And then it twists the track. And then they roll back and forth. Because the point of this game is just like at any place, you have to push the stud shooter. And then they're supposed to hit the little targets here. Isn't it cute? You got little rockets that the set came with. And then I just built the walkway. The other plate connects to it right here. The one that I showed you earlier with the graveyard. It just all connects right to it. But this one's very dusty too. And then the little cart, the balloon cart guy, he fell over. But this could go as part of the city down here. It is a Lego set, but it is mocked. It's a mock. The whole thing isn't. All the banners and all that stuff came with the set. But I had to mock some of this front area this stuff here, the way they had it connected with the bendies so it would all bend. Yeah, I changed it. I didn't, I modified it. It's not my own creation, true. I used mock in the wrong way. So, but I created the whole thing, the whole plate. But yeah, I just redid some of it, and then I made one of these to go with the back to go with that one. So yeah, and this. Sorry, I keep knocking the mic over. There's a little. I went through all of the extras sets back in the day. They sold them for like $2.99, and they were just chocked full of these fence pieces. So I bought probably $20 worth of those over time. So I had enough of the red fence pieces. And thank you. I'm glad you like it. Thanks for the compliments, everybody. All right. So that is one of, and that's, I don't want that to be part of the city. So that one is probably going to have to get packed away into a tote. Sorry, I'm scooting backwards so I don't knock anything over. It's tight down here. There's not a lot of floor space. So the shark game is tote worthy. We'll keep that. And this tote, why they got to make some totes that base plates fit in. I'll probably just take this one apart though. Take it off the plate anyway and keep everything else intact. That's a job for off camera. And what other rabble do we have down here? These things are all they did a Spider-Man. I don't remember what the name of it was. Okay, so there's Thor. They did a Thor's room a few years ago, and then they did a Spider-Man's room too. And that one I bought both of them, but I opened the Spider-Man one, but it came with some really cool stuff. It came with this fireplace with these printed tiles, and it came with this the gold man. And it was just some really cool stuff that I just kept together. And one year for Thanksgiving, I built a Thanksgiving table that I've kept around, and the little chairs. So at Thanksgiving, it's Thanksgiving in Lego City too. So I put it out and put our minifigs in it. So all this is definitely keepable and just needs to go someplace else. So I'm going to put that down here in that pile. But this old ramp and all of these things are going to go in a storage tote. They're all just little side builds that come with stuff. And then you have this guy. I think I'll just put him in here too. And my catamaran boat with my little captain. He's awesome. I traded him out and put him in the Brick Lake City in the middle. But right now I have a big old boat. So we'll just put that down here. And all my racer guys. And then see, I just have this rabble of things. Like I made this fountain one time. It has the lion piece, that lion face. And a pink seashell. And those are just things that I don't want to ever take it apart. It's so cool. And maybe I'll find a use for it one day. All right, let's see. Time for a drink of water. All right. Okay. This one And then I have this. This was part of the old Lego City as well. Just a statue, but I built it so it was on this a spinny, not so that it could spin, but so that it could sit at a certain angle in the little garden that I made. So that's a keeper. I can incorporate that in some fashion another day. So we'll put that down in here. And these are construction guys. I don't know what to do with this house though. All right, this Ninjago plate. Until I guess I'm going to have to go get some more totes. I don't have a tote to put all of these in. But so that's going to go in a tote. We'll push that over to the side. And we have a stray little mummy. Where's the camera? I have a little mummy. He got lost. All right. And then this one is another continuation of the amusement park. And this set, one of my sons, oh, look at that, it's broke. That piece is broken. One of my son's best friends gave me this for my birthday. And it is awesome because you crank the wheel and all of the little UFO rides spin. Isn't that adorable? You can go really fast. But I built a platform to put it on. And, you know, when you go to the amusement park, you got to make sure you're tall enough. So I found some ruler pieces. I didn't find some. I have a Lego ruler, and that's the metric side. Because what do I need metric for? But there. So she stands there and find out if she's tall enough. And this guy's waiting. He's got his little balloon animal. And it's a cute little car. These are little go-karts that you drive through the amusement park. And because it's an alien ride, there's an alien there. So this is definitely not coming apart, but definitely probably not going to be in the city with the train. Needs to go in a tote. So we'll push that over there. Now, this Lego is going to have to go in the garbage. There's no redeemable, usable quality. Sometimes I can reuse broken Lego, but not that one. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you liked the Thanksgiving table. It was fun. Which thing did you see in a magazine? The UFO one. All right, so let's see. Stephanie's house here might end up going in a tote. So I'm going to move that over to here. Let's see how much. Yeah, this can take all kinds of weight. It's all just the bed is all holding it up. So Mickey, I don't know why Mickey is such a problem. He will not stay in here. Let's see, Mummy, you go over there. And I have some Minecraft things in the back. And then there's, after the table, there's storage back there. Because the bottom board doesn't take up the entire bed. So this is my Minecraft plate. It started with the pig house. My son loved Minecraft. And I buy some of them. I bought the pig house and something with the bees. The bee visit. I don't remember what it's called, but it has a little crank and you can turn it so that the bees fly around. It has a little bee guy. Gotta love that. And I always love water. Lego water. So I built the little the pig spews water out of him. So goes all down there. And then I do believe it opens. Yeah. So not the whole thing, but right here. Let's see. Move the bees. Oh, there goes Steve or whatever his name is. Come on, bees. There you go. And then that opens. And that's all Lego's design. All I did was, put it on a plate. No mocking there. Yeah, they are angry bees. Hey, poor Steve. But you got the pig, and then let's see if I can make my way over to this side. There's some stuff in the back we need to get. Chair. Back here is some more Minecraft. Those are the little animals. And we push this stuff forward too, so we can reach that. All right. Coming around. Tripping over the cords. All right. I love animals, so even brick-built animals are good. So let's get this closed up. So nothing can happen to this. This is a keeper. Gotta keep the pig plate. Steve, go back on there. He's ready to fight. They're always fighting. Okay. So we have the cow and a panda and a gray fox. No, a wolf, whatever. And then the puffer fish. I absolutely love puffer fish. It's a family joke about puffer fish. But so I had to have that set. If they ever do a great big huge puffer fish, I will have to have that. So these are keepers. Definitely either go on a tote or the entire downstairs of my house, all my IKEA shelves, if they don't have cookbooks on them, they have Lego on them. So, I just switch things out from time to time. All right, so Stephanie's house. And then I have this coffee cart that I never know what to do with. So we have that. And then I have my little sports arena. I made it real small, but I made a tennis court and then this little soccer field. I could take this apart. It's using up a lot of bricks. So, and the thing about the tennis court is it's all one set or one piece together. So I can just take that out and I'll just take the rest of this apart, I guess. But see, it's just sad. And then what? And then I'm just going to throw these in a tote. I hate that. So it's going to go in this tote for now. But I think it's just going to have to get sacrificed, y'all. I'm going to make the hard choices. I'm going to put the tennis court there. And then that's going in the pile to take apart. Ow, that was my head. Coffee shop. Definitely keeping that. And then we have this expensive set down here. This is a definite keeper, and it is a fabulous set. So this is probably one Oh, yeah. This is one that just needs to go in the holiday totes so that it can come out at holidays because it's, Chinese New Year. Or, yeah. I have one of the sets down here that's not built yet. Which one is that? Let's check the chat. What are y'all chatting about? I knew that was a puffer. Yeah, the puffer fish. What is that one? This one? It's modular in design. Isn't it awesome? I don't remember what it's called, but it is part of the Lunar New Year. That's what it is. Not Chinese New Year. Lunar New Year, I think is what they call them. Let's see. It's not bust up stuff. All right, I'm going to move the camera. This one. Yeah, Lunar New Year. This is the Lunar New Year Ice Festival. Brand new in the box. Look at all those people. That's a great set. I got to build that. But see, and then I'll build it, and then it'll have to be part of a holiday build, I guess. Because I have totes that we bring out at the holidays, and that's generally when the trains come out. Every year, James always got to put his train out under the Christmas tree. All right, so let's get the camera back on there. There we go. All right. So that one is definitely a toter, a Christmas tote. So that one can just go completely out of here carefully. You want to pick it up by the middle, but you don't. You really don't want to. Just slide it off, put your hand under it, and I'm going to put it on top of this tote with windows in it for now. It is very sturdy though, y'all. It's amazing how much it can be manhandled. All right. Let's see. There's another tennis girl. Here's some little side builds that are just electric chargers that come with cars and crap. So I'm just going to put those in the tote. Tennis girl, she can go in the tote. And then this thing that is completely awesome. I've had it in our living room before on top of the television stand, but now the top of the television stand is covered in everything that is pirates. Which, oh, woe is me. That's a terrible problem to have, let me tell you. Because it's old pirates. So this is a really cool box that I got from Lego.com. I got it with points, with some VIP points back when they were called VIP points. Now they're called insiders. But it keeps everything nice and dust-free. And so I just need to figure out a place to put it someday. And I have the little unicorn ride. Oh, let's see. The little unicorn ride and the little pirate ship ride. There's one I missed out on. I didn't get that one. And then there's just all these hot dog carts. These are all keepers. I guess also things that right now could go in a tote. So it's just easier to move this around. Why don't we do that? And what's going on over here? Oh yeah, see, here's this. Oh, here's this one set, the Thor set. But it has all kinds of crazy stuff in it. But this I haven't opened. Like I said, they did a Superman or a Spider-Man one. That one I opened. because it probably ends up being worth more, but whatever. I wanted the stuff in it. Okay, so let's move this, all these little side builds. We'll just put in the tote. This guy is great. Love this guy. Green wheels. You don't see green wheels very often. I only have 2 of them. As far as I know, one of the sets that they came in were the this fell off of Toy Story. This is just a hot dog. And this cart. And my little my little golf carts that I make. They're just little people cars. Very simple. I love them. They're so cute. All right. So this, I'm just going to push back here. We're going to find a good place for that. Oh, here's the hot dog cart that lost the hot dog. That goes on top of there. There we go. Another hot dog cart. Okay. So we decided Minecraft is going to go in a tote. So let's push Minecraft. I knocked a flower off. Minecraft over to here with our side builds of Minecraft. And we're definitely keeping the holiday or the Disney train to go with the train stuff, so that can all just stay here. And then I guess the last thing, these are just little rabbles. The last one is my Egyptian build. And I'll slide the camera back so we can see this one. Oop. And this is a set that I traded some stuff in, and I got store credit. So I bought this old retired set with the mummies and the car and this totem. This, it's not a totem because it's Egyptian, but this little, it falls over and smashes the car. And so my husband built this, and I built the stairway and built into the plate, and then these guys. And so this is definitely a keeper. Nothing is going to happen to this. This will just get moved around on display into places. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. An obelisk. And so that's a keeper. And then these little buildings that we went over last week that I built, these are smalls. These are definitely keepers, and these can just go out in any part of the house and just sit around and be adorable. All right. Well, that's a terrible angle. Okay, so here we are. The bottom layer. All right, you guys. I am going to work this week on organizing all of what we just took out that is now in a pile on the floor in different piles. And I'll have to come up with some totes and get some things put away. And then next week on Tuesday, come back and we'll see about putting trains out. Got to start somewhere. I would love to be able to have the base plates to cover this with, but ballasting train tracks is not something I want to get into right now. That's a lot of money. I don't have that many tiles. So come back next week, you guys. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for popping in and speaking to me in the chat. You guys have a great week. Be safe, and thanks for your time. I appreciate you guys. And let's go see what everybody's saying over here. All right. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Right on. Goodbye. And we are out.